Hey guys, I'm Alfa. I'm building a custom wide-body Giulietta, and behind me is the most complete it has ever looked. Now that the car's back in the garage, there is one piece, I want to bolt everything on outside, if weather permits, but there is one piece we have to bolt on in here. I'm jacking the car up, we need the flat floor, can't get my words out, and it's this ginormous carbon fibre chassis mounted splitter we made. Whoops. I'm putting it upside down for now because I've not drilled the holes through the carbon for the mounting points, so that's what we're going to start with doing. There we go. Let's turn her over. It's not a one-person job, this splitter. Jesus. Whew. It's very dusty as well, so it's not got a shine, so I'm going to give it a quick clean so it looks nice and pretty. Using, of course, our good old favourite waterless wash from Sonax. Okay, we're getting there slowly but surely. So now, if I come around here, I can get the mounts for the front of it bolted on. The fingers aren't cooperating, come on. Finally, they're all on there, so we can tighten them up. There we go, that's all them on. As frustrating as this splitter can be sometimes, trying to mount it and stuff, it's just so cool. I can't wait for you guys to see. I'm assuming it's going to come out after this video, but what I have planned for the track car Mito in terms of the splitter is going to make this look tiny. The Mito's getting somewhat crazy, because that is going to be a track car. So yeah, let's get the car started, air it up, and get this monster fitted. Okay, so I've put on the front hooks for the front of the splitter. Now I'm going to get under. Annoyingly, again, my welds have failed on the nut that was supposed to be welded to the subframe. Maybe I should check if the subframe's aluminium. I've not actually checked. But, is what it is, just going to make life a bit harder. I'm going to get under now and try and get this splitter mounted. This thing's massive, it's a nightmare to fit with one person. Have I actually drilled all the holes out, or am I missing some? So that's the front. That's the front. Have I been an idiot and not drilled out the rear holes? Or something? One sec, I might be being really stupid. Yeah, I'm fuck's sake, I've not drilled out two of the holes. What an idiot. And then slide it on down. There we go, and it sort of swings itself into place. Designed it quite well, if I do say so myself. Might be easier to take the wheels off, but I'm going to see if I can do it with them still on. I don't think we're going to be able to do this with the wheel on. It does definitely clear. Ah, there it is. I was going for the wrong hole. One side up. Let's get the nut in position. Come on, you was on a second ago. This, people, is a perfect example of why you don't build a chassis mounted splitter for a show car. Right, she's on that side. Whew. So, same on the other side, going to drill my hole and yeah, see you guys when it's fully fitted. It was a mission, but the chassis mount is on, so we can get the car back on the ground now. That was the big difficult part. It should be easy sailing from now on. It was a bit sketchy going down on that side. Let's get this side down. One more. Can't quite get the stand out. There we go. Get you out. Move my tools. Very nearly forgot. Oh my god. That wouldn't have gone well. Not hitting anything there. Not hitting anything there. In theory, it should clear. I've designed it so it should just clear from all the way aired up. It stinks of fuel in here as well. I know. How close is it? Loads of room! It's so wild. It is so wild. I'm gonna get it aired out and then we can start bolting these panels on. Now with this front splitter attached, I've found that I sort of need to be really careful airing it out. I need to put like a check valve in or something so that it airs the rear out like completely first, is what I found works best. Right, so the rear is floored there. Fitment is mental, we love it. Now I can let the front out. All the way to the floor. Mint, that's how we want it. I'm happy with that. Right, I'm gonna turn her off. Let's start fitting some of these panels on the front. So, mounting the front wings, fairly easy. Again, you know, we're not getting this perfect, but we're just getting it on. So we can just sit it there for the time being, go get the bolts. Most of the bolts are actually on here, which I forgot about. One mount down here. And I like to get this one up here as well as my main ones, because that sort of aligns the panel pretty well. This one's a bit trickier though. There we go. So it's them two on. The panel's not perfect obviously, but we can get that one when we put the headlights in. I'm not sure, yeah, I'll put the headlights in. I wasn't sure if I was gonna, but I think we will. Let's grab the headlights then. Headlight uses a different bolt. And goes on top, or does it go under? Can't remember. It definitely goes behind you. There we go. Now we can push all these together. We've got our mount there. Give that an ugga-dugga. Again, you know, this isn't going to be perfect by any means. There's one down there I should probably put in. Go on, we'll put that one down there, and it helps quite a lot actually. There we go. Do the same on the other side. Onto one of the big pieces, the front bumper now. This thing is ginormous, but in theory should be really, really easy to fit with everything how it is, with that splitter as well. Should help us a lot. But should doesn't mean does, so we'll have to see. Might be some bits down here that I'm gonna have to cut out, you know, on the sides, because I've been working on extending this bit, and yeah, it appears to be hitting the splitter there considerably. Fine, no issue. Let's get the grinder and cut that off. No! Fuck. That should sand out. That's so annoying. The little nozzle, I don't know, the screw bit of the, yeah, I'm gonna have to take it off and do it properly. The screw bit on the grinder's just caught the bloody splitter. Oh no, I'm devastated at that. Ow. I'm praying, I mean, it's only scuffed the top layer of the resin. That should sand out, because I've not sanded the splitter yet. You know, we finished resining it. It still needs its lacquer yet, and I purposely didn't, you know, sand it down, get it all smooth and lacquer it, knowing that when this video came around and I had to fit everything, that there might have been a little issue like that, where I caused a bit of damage. So, luckily I planned ahead, planned for the damage. Right, so, where can we put the bumper? I've got a panel stand over there, let's chuck it on that. The most annoying bit about that now is any pictures I take or anything. I'm going to have to edit that out somehow. Oh well, let's cut this down. Ah, that was hot. Gonna do the same on the other side, roughly. Ain't gonna be perfect. Right, let's try that now, see if that's any better. I'm so bad for doing things like that, guys. It's so annoying. If I could change anything about myself, it's that I do stupid stuff like that sometimes. Let's see how she fits now. I need to lift this headlight up. I think we're, yeah, a bit around this way. This headlight's always funny. The mounts still aren't perfect, but that is what it is. I've got this one in pretty well, still working on it all, you know how it is. Oh no, got a bit of peel in there from that bit of fiberglass. We'll just chip that off. See, this is where doing test fits like this is important, because obviously that's too thick there, where I've had to fiberglass a little repair on the bumper, so I'll have to sand that down more. And I think it's going to be the same for back here, because this seems to be really struggling to get you in. Yeah, so I think this fiberglass is causing the issue, because it wasn't long ago I actually had this side in, but obviously now by trying to put the light in at the same time seems to cause an issue. Oh, nearly going somewhere. Yeah, I can see it hitting there. That'll have to do. Doesn't matter too much, it's not that noticeable. Still looks mental. Oh, I've not seen it with the front splitter and everything mounted up in ages. It looks so cool. Yeah, so here again, we actually have another point where I sort of went ahead too fast and I carbon skinned the splitter. I completely forgot that I'd noted that it's not a perfect match. You know, here, I've got an inch there, nearly half an inch, where it steps over on this side, yet over here, it doesn't. It's a half an inch in. So, it's not end of the world. All it means that I'm going to have to do is take them mounting holes, drill them over to make them like adjustable, you know, so there's a bit of length on them. Do that, drill them over, and the whole chassis splitter should move over slightly. Then it should look a lot better, and it'll be perfectly central and all that good stuff. Let's get the bonnet on. The final piece of the puzzle. This ginormous bonnet. Ginormous bonnet, it's a normal sized bonnet. Trying to do this without standing on the splitter is rather difficult. Ow! Trapped my finger. Ah! More importantly, didn't crack the bonnet. That's what matters. I should have got help for that. You're not latched in? No. There she is, she's latched in. We'll pop her down so it lines up a little bit nicer. Not very actually, looks worse. There she is. Oh my days. What an animal. Oh, that looks so sick. I need to give it a bit of a wipe down and a clean. Definitely. And what better products to give her a wipe down with than the Sonax waterless wash and some glass cleaners to sort the glass out. Use code Alfa15 at checkout for a discount. Oh no, it's starting to rain. Well, I'm gonna have to put her back inside. Unfortunately, this is it. This is the best I can do. No! We've been rained out. Right, unfortunately, rain's gonna stop us because I have to keep the car dry. So back inside she goes. Find the keys. What an insane car. Absolutely mental. See, what I find crazy now, I'm on my low ride height here. Well, there you go, there. That used to like be tucking the wheel when I had the original arches on, so I definitely need to adjust my presets a bit. But let's drop her. Get the rear all the way down, and then we can drop the front as well. Right, there she is, fully built up. How wild is that? Right, I better get the towel out and dry this thing. That's going to be so annoying. So, I know that has been a short one, guys, but obviously you don't really want to see me messing around with bracketry and stuff, which is what I'm going to be doing now. Like I said, once I dry it with the towel, I'm going to go and make all the brackets nice, make sure everything pops in fully, blah, 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 blah. So I know it's been a short video. We've not really done any building, but I didn't want to do any building in this video. I just wanted to get it all built up, look at it, get stuff going in my head on what I can design, because obviously I have no idea what I'm doing with the side skirts. Like I say, I know I want to pull out the front of the rear fenders, like all forwards on the door and stuff, but I didn't have any idea how I wanted it to look. Did I want sharp edges? Did I want it nice and smooth? Now that the car's all built up together, and both you and me have seen it fully, bit better of an idea of what I plan to do next. So, if you want to make sure you don't miss what I do next, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share the videos, and I'll see all you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.